Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me now? I'm gonna throw these. Wait, can you hear me now? Okay, good. Oh my goodness. You guys, what in the world? Okay, well if that's not a sign, if that okay, bye Cancer, you'll be doing the reading with kids. Like we don't need a reading. is that the clue? All right. Karen's like I'm gonna do it on my own. You watch me for now. You have something that you want to prove, something that you want to present. Okay. Welcome. I introed it. We've got a thunderstorm outside. We also got the fountain going off outside at the same time. Fountain, thunderstorm. Now, and I mentioned that this reminded me a bit of the post that I posted. Oh, there's some thunder right there on the community page. Don't get freaked out. It's real strong. So yeah, perfect timing. All right, whatever. I'm hearing. Okay, now. But for a number of you, I was meditating your energy, and welcome. This is June 2020 reading, but of course, right, energy is fluid, time and space are an illusion, so you might find us, we're technically reading on June 2020, but the energies can be speaking of, different points in the time-space continuum, so whatever it is that you feel that these energies speak for you personally, then, okay, so take it as you will. In other words, the Seven of Cups and the Moon. Now, there is something for everybody who's getting meditating your energy, I was getting that you're contemplating something very, very carefully, like, very deeply, and it's funny because we were on mute. Okay, it's like, yeah, what's going on with the moon here? Okay, it's very private, maybe very, very sensitive, maybe something though that you're thinking of really coming out with eventually. I'm hearing as well in that way. Now, for a number of you, there is a big move coming, and we have the Ace of Pentacles, something you've been considering. It's a really big, you're like making this decision. I'm getting ready to make this decision. I'm hearing it's sacred. Right when I was saying it's sacred, the sun came through. So it's funny because you might actually be able to read my lips in the beginning of the reading there. So for a number of you, maybe you were like, wow, okay, hold on. So this is something maybe a little private, let's say. Maybe you've been making gestures, I'm hearing, maybe even in this industry, moving in this direction with the High Priestess. For number, this is you with your spirit guides, possibly. And by the way, I was reading it was so fun, you guys, last night with Pisces read. Oh my goodness. And all of them, Believer read, etc. So many readings there that were so, and actually rain came through heavily in those readings. So, anywho, it was fun though. And I was reading through the videos again, I was watching the comments, and, it was really, really fascinating, the feedback. And we in that one Libra reading with, like, what was it, Willy Wonka, the altar thing, where someone, like, raids the so-called wedding, I think you had mentioned this sounds like a spirit guide intervention, a space of intervention with the spirit guides. And so I'm getting almost that sort of feeling right here, the High Priestess and the Three of Pentacles. There's something perhaps where you feel like you're about to call out as well. Wow, Ten of Wands and the Tower. Now let's get all the cards out. June 2020 again. If it's going by too quickly, you can slow it down by clicking the three little dots. I'm not sure if you can do that in live view, but if you might be able to if you're playing it from the very beginning. But all right, however you feel guided to watch, just adjust it the way that you feel, called to. And we have the Daughter of Cups in the future. Some of you, whoa, you're waiting to make a huge, I'm hearing broadcast as well. All right, now let's get you situated. Got a little distracted there when we realized it was on mute. Wanted to get you a little closer, a little more cozy, and oh yes, the phone, the iPad will die. So let's charge it and make sure it doesn't. It doesn't, in fact. Cord is. So then, how will we be close together? What? Okay, wait. Maybe we can. All right. Okay. 1 second. For no reason, maybe even like a project. Well, I'm seeing a move for another year. You're thinking of moving big time. Really, you've been considering. Okay, something that's been building. It's not like, oh my goodness, I'm macho. I'm hearing let me be a man. I don't know what that's not me talking Cancer, but I don't know what that could be symbolic, right? Okay, so always apply it to you. And not these readings, right? They're channeled messages. They're channeling. So polite restoration is usually not always literal. If I say even a certain color, I don't know what that is. Just being a vibration, right? Color is vibration. The physical spectrum of light is first housed on an energetic level. So if we're talking about physical things, we're really talking about physical things. In other words, so let's Just remember that, I guess. For number though, you're even talking to a number of people. Maybe you want to, you're like gonna present something, or you're preparing a certain space for some kind of experience. I'm hearing, like, you're gonna all have together. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. Oh, we've been really waiting. We've been actually saving our money for this. I'm hearing that flat out for a number of you. It's maybe an experience that you've been wanting to. I'm hearing travel to have. Here, the Hangman coming through. Okay, so June 1st we got the Eight of Pentacles. We then got the Hangman. I'm hearing for you're dealing with a place, you're dealing with a place big time. And you've been like waiting to release something. I'm hearing like to them even. It could be news. Mother of Wands in reverse on the 3rd, approximately of June. We're filming this on June 4th. Father of Pentacles in reverse on the 4th. Okay. Thinking a deep sigh there. Okay. Son of Wands upright. Okay. I'm hearing I'm spun, I'm scrappy. This is in the first week, and we lead out of the first week with the Sun. Okay, I'm hearing something's up, and we know it. This is with the Son of Wands and the Sun. Look at these two characters. It's like they're like something's up. I'm hearing that again. Okay, wait. I want to move this table back a little bit. And I'm hearing so Willy Wonka can sit at it with us. I'm hearing at least have the conversation. Okay, Willy will be there. Oh my. Okay, so maybe we'll call Jerry too. I don't know what. No judgment, but for a number of you, I was again reading through the comments and we were talking about Jerry's from there. Okay, no, what do these people do? This is thunder. Thunder is a lightning. I don't think those are the lyrics, but they're walking outside around the fountain. The fountain's on during a storm. 7 of Cups in reverse. This thing is always on, I'm telling you. I'm like in the middle of the night, I'm like, is it raining? And I like suddenly wake up. Is it raining? It's storming? It's storming, raining. It's storming, man. Hallelujah. Came through Noah as the Pisces. Okay. Now, for a number of you, you are gonna release something. I'm hearing that again. Now, maybe for a number of you, this is someone in your environment who is like stepping away from you. I just gotta say it in this way, very clearly. Like there's something maybe of a break, a space. Like I need space. I'm hearing that as well. Like let's get our car also tuned up. Okay, so maybe for a number of you, someone is gonna make. Well, we'll get into it. All right. I'm hearing we'll get into it there with the Son of Wands and the Death card as well with the Ten of Swords. Someone's like, I need to make it known as well. I'm going to come out about this. I'm hearing that as well. Maybe someone is like, they want to make something like, they want to present something with, okay, High Priestess in reverse. Now, there are a lot of people involved here possibly that are really waiting to know what goes down, Cancer. Okay, but the Tower is going down here. All right. I don't know if it's because of the lightning or what. Ooh, the Father of Cups looking back at the High Priestess. Okay, I'm hearing what happened to that. I'm hearing, come on over, baby. Daughter Cups coming through as well. In the 3rd week, and okay. Now the 6 of Wands. I'm hearing careful. Just take your steps carefully, Grandma. I'm hearing that as well. The 7 of Swords and the 6 of Wands. Okay. It's sounding a little bit like liberating. A little bit like I don't know, the Grandma as well. It came through in the It did come through, actually, in the last Libra reading. We did the last 2 Libra readings. It was a very prominent grandmotherly figure that came through. Judgment in reverse in the last week. So there's pressure. I'm hearing there's pressure building here for a number of you. Like, this has to do with an announcement. You were like, weren't expecting it, but you were. Maybe this is someone you work with, especially a Pisces. Maybe you deal with a Pisces. I'm hearing it's a process. I don't want to call it a problem. It's a process. I'm hearing that as well. I don't know. Someone's been on hold. They're like, yeah, they're circulating. I'm hearing this the starting point, okay, of broadcasting. So okay, for a number of you, you're maybe intuiting, but again, let's pull the cards. 7 of Pentacles in reverse, 6 of Swords in reverse. I'm hearing you have a premonition about something, maybe even you don't want to call it out like also too soon. You're like, I just feel like they're gonna get at me with that. I'm hearing that as well. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so it's like I don't want to have to think of it like that as well. Let's clear that though. With the world's coming through right there. The base of the Daughter Cups. Okay, now we then lead out with the Strength card. Bam! I'm hearing that with the Strength card in the world, and then you end the month with 3 Cups in reverse and the Father Wands in reverse. Now, there's something that you realize. I have to say in this way, Cancer. You realize that also you really, you can do without. I'm hearing in this way, like, I'm hearing the Libra reading here, just right up and out. I don't know, there could be overlap there. How many of you are dealing with a Libra? How many of you know this is Libra? Let me get my phone so I can read your comments. 1 second. Cancer! Somebody wants to talk to you. Oh my. They want to talk to you. They're like, Cancer! Cancer, it's me! Cancer! I'm hearing that. phone. Oh, it's right here. I went all the way around the Willy Wonka factory to get to. Oh, thank you, Kevin. Are you tuned in? You DM me. All right. Thank you for letting me know. Kevin's like, alert! I'm messaging you to get your attention. The sound isn't working. Thank you. So very kind. Okay, so yeah, hopefully we're on now, right? That was 9 minutes ago, so we're on now, right? Okay. Okay. You also Visa Miyagi on Twitter. Thank you, as well for mentioning through there. Now, okay. All right. Now let's pull up the chat. We'll call it out. I'm hearing sooner or later. Oh, Willie, Willie, is that you? I think your last name is Wonka. I gotta tell everyone the truth. I'm hearing that as well. Like, I gotta tell everyone the news as well. I'm hearing that. Oh, let's clear that. So somebody, they have something they want to confess. I'm hearing as well. They maybe want to present something, and it has to do with. I'm hearing BR. I'm hearing the BRB. Notice. The notice. BRB notice. Let's set the tone of that down once again. Okay, so how many deal with Libra? How many know what this is? You're dealing with Libra. I'm hearing saying it so. Your love is a heartbreaker. Is it your love or your heart? Your heart is a no. I think it's your love. Your love is a heartbreaker. Is that by Weezer? Okay. Someone's on a wanted ad as well. They're like, where did he go? Willy Wonka, the last time I saw him, they like show up that this came through in the Pisces read. Someone runs into like a police station. They're like, Willy, where did he go? I'm hearing that. Okay. Willy Wonka. I'm hearing that specifically. Ten of Pentacles jumping out with the devil. Like, it's weird. It's like Willy Wonka reacts to that question. He's like, where's Willy? I'm here. It's me. I'm hearing that as well. I'm telling you, something weird like that. It's like with that. It's an impulsive reaction, maybe, possibly for a number of you. It's like something of that nature, potentially. Now, okay, well, what's going on? So how are you dealing with Libra? Someone is coming out with something. Oh, let me just tell you. But we'll get into it. Okay, again, 2 of Cups in reverse, Justice in reverse of the Moon reverse. Now, some of you have, this might be, I'm hearing a cross-watcher. How many of you are cross-watching? What's your sign? I'm seeing that someone might be, I'm hearing they're vacationing, like, in the same place and time. I don't know what. Maybe they're meditating, they're imagining, they're dreaming, they're astral traveling, they're visiting. I don't know. Maybe they're having visions. They're maybe even talking to a medium. They're like, I think that he's gonna like visit you on this date. I'm hearing that as well. So you've had a premonition. Some of you have been dreaming of this space. You've had premonition. I'm hearing that again. Multiple premonitions. Now, Samantha. Okay, Teletubbies. Yeah, that was from last night. That was interesting. Real interesting. Kurt, I think you emailed me, right? Something of that nature about the Teletubbies. Kurt, you're in the room? Okay, Kurt's not in the room. Latasha, we got you tonight. All right. So, you didn't see last night. No, okay. So, cross-watchers. All right. Yeah, Kurt had an interpretation. It was very interesting. So yeah, you guys, I'm really actually interested to know your interpretations of what comes through, because it can be, yeah, it's interesting. You can spin it in so many ways, right? People come, well, not spin it, but you have your interpretation, right? It's personal. The way you interact with these energies on a personal level. So again, not necessarily spinning it, but it's a matter of how you personally intuit in relation to what comes through. So it's always a matter of your perspective at the end of the day. Now, once again, feeling heat on the right eye. Someone is very, very, very paranoid. Very, very paranoid. Like, not just about how others react to them, but like also how they react in relation to their own reaction. They're like, oh, my shadow on the wall! Should it be there at this time of the night? I'm hearing as well. I don't know, maybe someone's kind of nervous, like, they want to present something, but the minute that they get like even like wee bit close to that space of also, I'm hearing condensation. Whoa, the star. Okay, right over the Mother of Swords, and this Ten of Swords with the Death card and the Six of Wands. I wish you could see this. Let's shuffle all the way so that, ooh, that's not the direction we want to move in. Whoa, okay, we don't need to, I'm hearing force it as well. We don't need to like make it confess. I'm hearing, you know, or have the conversation about it at least. All right. So maybe for a number of you, this has been a process where someone was like, if there's a lot of resistance as they might have felt it. They're like, there's no point in pushing it. There's no point in ordering it around, bossing around. I don't know what this will do with the Death card of the Moon. But somebody was like, A is for the next letter. W will precede the K in the word that we are spelling. Word is the next part of the word that we're gonna be walking and talking about. Someone feels so weird. They're like, maybe they're trying to like entertain someone. They're like, here's the baton. Okay, now make your own beat with that. Like, I don't know what you guys answer. Somebody's like, I'm hearing Carrey, Jim Carrey. Maybe they sort of act in maybe in a goofy manner at times, like to cover up like this otherwise really also important word that maybe it needs to be discussed with the mother swords. It speaks of commitment. I'm hearing that with the mother swords. Like someone's like, I have expectations, and these are my expectations, and I'm communicating that with you. Now, someone disappears in the moment that that word is even like addressed in a new way. So I don't know possibly what that's alluding to, but anyways, now with Terry. All right, now. Okay, awkward to say the least. Now, for a number of you, someone was working with a space in an intuitive way. They're like, well, I can listen to the words and like I can technically spin it. I'm hearing that as well with the different words. Or I feel like technically what they tell me can be like sort of spun in a certain way. But, and I hate to say it for a number of you, might be dealing with a narcissist. Okay, well, they take every word and they can kind of like whatever it is. Now, I'm hearing turn it inside out, but they've got this goofy side where it's like it doesn't seem like they're doing like, it's like harmless, okay? I'm hearing tear gas. Well, I don't know what the Death Card reverse. It's like, I don't know. Anywho's. Now, I'm hearing, okay, whatever. Now, I'm hearing silent. Okay, let's clear that though. Yada yada. Now, it's like, I'm hearing you're aware of what's going on. Let's clear that again. I'm hearing Jocelyn, very strong with the Death Card in reverse. I'm not sure what that's going to do. Ten of Swords upright. Another Swords in reverse. Now, someone is like, yeah, I can technically, like, okay, perceive of what they're doing in a certain way. But I know that there's also, like, another layer. I'm hearing a journey that awaits us. I'm hearing as well. With the Three of Wands. Now, for a number of uses of something of a space that someone may feel they need to present. And it's... What was that word? Okay, then we were spelling it, okay. It's a little awkward. The higher one. Now, it might not be awkward because it's awkward. It might be like this person has this association with the space of whatever they're revealing that they're like, it's weird. It's weird. It's weird. I know. This person's like, well, you're Willy Wonka. Like, what's considered weird in relation to like the world that you also operate in? Is like nothing really, but this is weird for me. Like, I don't know. Let's clear that and ground with a Death Card reverse. Now. Yeah, let's clear that. Something super toxic here in the second week. I hate to say no, I can't there. But you'll know what that is. You'll know what's also up with it. You're like, I know when he's not, also wording things like in a way that is like accurate. When he's using words, I'm hearing the iron take as you welcome me aspect of your own being. I'm hearing Iron Man. I'm hearing as well. Moon reverse, it could be even a project that you're working on or an aspect of a project. You're like, I don't really know if I want to get involved in that. I'm hearing that as well. Now, okay. Eight of Pentacles upright and the Hangman. Now, I almost want to pull another spread. It's very interesting. Let's pull another spread. I'm hearing the letter W here. I'm hearing, wait for me. The Strength card and the Father of Wands. Here we go. Something is broken up. I'm hearing maybe even like something that was like quote-unquote silenced. Something was maybe called out. Like maybe this is someone wanting to call something out like, hey, I know that you're also lurking. I'm hearing in the background of this like beautiful scene in this movie. Why? Why are you doing that? I'm hearing that. Like maybe it's someone even confronting a stalker. I'm hearing that as well with the Moon in reverse. Justice in reverse. Death and the Mother of Swords. Now, someone means business. She's freaking pretty, I'm hearing as well. I don't know. That's maybe what someone feels, or like, that's how they call it out. Maybe even to their friends. They're like, guess what? Guess what? Guess who I saw today? I'm hearing that as well. Mother of Swords in reverse, Ten of Swords upright. Something I'm hearing with the Mother of Swords. Okay. Now, someone had a premonition. Yet again, this is not like, whoa, the weather. Channel was wrong. It's like definitely raining outside. Like, no. You saw it coming. The Weather Channel definitely also gave you a few heads up about that one. I don't know, maybe you were talking about Medium and like it gave you some like information about this space. Maybe it was even an industry. It could be like stocks, management of assets in some way. And you're like, yeah, I knew that was kind of like gonna be coming our way. The Hangman here and the Eight of Pentacles. So you definitely feeling of considering of reinvesting in a certain space or with your assets. For me, it's an industry. Absolutely, you're something shifting. Look at this. It even looks like it's raining in the backdrop of the Hangman card. This is the card of Pisces. Now let's and the last card of the base of the stack is a High Priestess, also associated with also related to Pisces. Now, for a number of you, I'm hearing there's something that you just don't. It doesn't feel right. I have to just say it in that way. Now let me pull this. It's like weird. There's resistance. I want to get like the camera just right, but there's something that just doesn't. I'm hearing cooperate. Like it's just not cooperating, and it's really actually annoying. For a number of you, I don't know what that is about, but maybe there's something. It's just and the window doesn't close. 1 second. What in the world? What? okay, part of the window is, come on, man, what is this? Okay, part of it is stuck. Whatever. Okay, whatever. Close this. Power plays with the window and the wall. La 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 la. Okay, the Ace of Swords just falling down. It was so weird because I'm like, how in the world did that fall out of the deck? I was just like shuffling like this, like I don't know how it flew out, but it did. The Ace of Pentacles. Now, okay, so for I don't know, Cancer. Some of you might be dealing with a space where you're just getting kind of fed up. I just gotta be honest, like, it's like a boiling point. You're like, I don't like how I'm also held in this, like, interim space where it's like, you're the wizard, but you're not in Oz. Like, I'm hearing, yes, I am. I'm hearing that's like, what do you mean? Like, how can you call me the wizard, but, like, not also give me, like, the proper attire to accommodate that? Title, 6 of Wands reverse start. This is your career. You're like, it's at a climax point that I have to acknowledge now. The Hierophant reverse. Where are we going with this? I'm hearing as well. Where are we going? Hierophant reverse. Are you actually absolutely thinking, considering reinvesting your assets? You're like taking your assets out of a certain space and like thinking about reinvesting it. So we have the Father of Pentacles in reverse and the Mother of Swords in reverse. Now let's pull. Oh, let's see. We'll pull another spread for June. It's funny because whatever. Okay. It's the Eight of Swords. I don't know, Cancer. There's something a little bit like you're like, I don't know anymore. I'm hearing that as well. All right, but whatever. Let's get into it. Like really get into it. There we go. 10 of Cups in reverse on the 1st of June. 9 of Cups in reverse. Someone's like, are they following me? Yeah, I think they're following me. Someone's like, they got this built-up space of like, also expectation, maybe emotionally. They're like dreaming, they're imagining. I'm hearing Havana Nights. I'm hearing heavy Havana Nights. 6 of Pentacles upright. Okay, the Empress in reverse. There's like a lot of build-up. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, we had the Mother of Wands coming through in the first week. Emperor upright. There we go. More fire energy in the last part of the first week. So something is, someone maybe even is, okay, well, whatever. You got the Empress and the Empress, Emperor and the Empress. So the Empress and the Empress right next to one another. Son of Pentacles in reverse. Someone's like, is this worth it? Like, okay, let's not get there. Let's not get there. I'm hearing with the conversation quite yet. I'm hearing that as well. Maybe someone's like, I'm literally getting tired. I don't know. I'm getting tired of tailoring the outfit to, like, make sense for the message. You know what I mean? I'm hearing that. 6 of Swords upright. Someone's like, I want to just be free in the way that I express my opinion in this space as well. So I don't know, maybe for a number of you, there's something that you feel like there's no going about it. It's either like I leave the space or I reconsider it again and again. And here we go again, the death card in the second week. So there is something for a number of you that you're just like, no matter what, it came through. Like, kid you not, take a look, in the same exact position, same day. So we've got this resurgence of fire energy. Well, I don't want to say resurgence, but there's something that you're like, I'm sorry, Cancer, you're like, this is ridiculous. I'm not dealing with this. I'm hearing like, also, again, some of you realize that you're picking up, something is just not, it's not appropriate even as well. You're just like, yeah, the behavior is just like very, very inconsiderate. I'm hearing on off as well. It's not actually respectful for a number of you as you might feel it. You're like, I don't feel like I'm really addressed in the space. Now, this could be a space where you feel that you want to take on a more leadership, I'm hearing proactive role in what it is that you feel you're creating. So in other words, maybe this is a frustration. I'm saying something that is frustrating though. You're like, oh, I gotta get it. I also gotta present it. Now this could be the energy of another, but take as well depending on if you're cross-watching. Cross-watchers, what is your predominant perspective astrologically when you're looking at this reading? When you look at this, you're like, oh, I am relating this to this energy, for example, or this is like my whatever it is. Okay, so now, okay, so for a number of you, someone's like, I'm annoyed. I hear that again. I know I'm a Cancer. I can't always freaking care. But also, like, what other people feel. I need to also be real and one with what I am feeling in this moment, and it is frustration. Someone feels like they're also not being appreciated. Come on, Empress in reverse? No. The jewels are not made for, I mean, the burial of the crown, right? Okay, like, let's get that real straight. Someone's like, you put me down with your, I'm hearing your flag. I'm hearing that as well. Don't let the emperor. Put the empress down with the flag of the emperor, because listen, okay, well, I'm not going to do that. So, like, it's not worth the ego trip, you know? We want to travel on a different type of vacation together eventually, and if we get into that conversation, we will not make it back home with the same piece of life as well. All right. We're just going to do something from the past life. Okay, I'm hearing, give the worms some wiggle room in the can, please, before we let them bust it out. The sun upright. It's weird. I'm seeing the worms have, like, an agenda. They're like, oh, you're going to go here, you're going to go there. I don't know what. Let's really clear that. Seven of Cups in reverse, third week. Okay, now, I don't know, Cancer. I'm hearing it's getting a little weird. I'm hearing that with the... Now, for a number of you, maybe this is, like, someone's behavior that is kind of becoming inappropriate. I'm hearing that again. Now I'm feeling pressure on the left side of the throat chakra. I hate to say it again, but maybe this is something a little bit narcissistic where you're like, the behavior is really also, it's not straight up. It's not like, this is not the type of connection possibly, or this type of space where, and it can be an aspect of your being where you're like, I feel like I'm not capitalizing on my abilities. I feel like I'm double advocating. I'm hearing on behalf of my greatest gifts. And why? Why would I? I'm hearing, why would I second guess my values as well? I'm hearing my virtues. The Sun of Pentacles in reverse, looking at the Sun of Cups in reverse. Like, Sun of Cups is like, but I love it. But I want it. But I feel it. The Sun of Pentacles is like, why? 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 It's like, why is there a why to what I want? I'm hearing that as well, to what I feel. Isn't the build-up enough? 10 of Cups? Oh, it's not even the 10. We have the 9 as well. Following one another. I'm hearing, I don't need to tell Buzz Lightyear what to do. I'm hearing with also his clothing. I don't know what that is. Okay. Let's chill. Here, let's take a little bit of a chill pill, says the Death card in reverse. I'm hearing Billy Bob. It's like trying to calm down the Empress. Okay, rake her hair down. I don't know what. Chill. The Empress and the Emperor. Now, I'm hearing no. Not until I see improvement. I'm hearing that as well. 2 of Cups and the Sun of Wands. Now, for another, you're getting frustrated possibly with the way that you carry your work out or what you are. I'm hearing childish. It's called childish behavior. With a 4 and a 5 of Pentacles. For another, this is something physically. You feel physically like it's a matter of fire energy, and you understand like I have to activate this part of my chart as well. And it's related to the archetype of Aries. Possibly in the first house, your Ascendant Rising energies, and this sweltering heat right now is unbelievable. It's literally a storm outside. It's I think like it's 77 degrees. It's hot, and the window won't close. So, I don't know, for a number of reasons, like, Willie won't work with me. I'm hearing that. I don't know if it's Willie won't. Someone's like, whatever the situation is, like, it's like, it cannot be any longer. Kid you not. Hangman with the Temperance card. We're waiting, we're sweating it out. We're standing in line. The AC is not working. Okay. It's summer. I'm hearing Havana Nights. Now, we got the Hangman hanging out, waiting as well. Okay. Now, that is not going to survive. Someone's like, I will not survive this cycle of it being a cycle. So maybe someone's like, I need to stop. I need to put an end to this endless rhythm as well. That is possibly for a number of you, it relates to the emotional space. Now, let's clear that. The emotional space, let's clear that. Again, 7 of Swords leaning on the 3rd week. I'm hearing something's up. You've got to say it, Cancer. Listen, you have a premonition about something. Say it. Directly address it. Like, if you feel something, like, be like, Vivian, I think that the vacation is not a good idea. Like, for example, I don't know what that was about, but just address it directly. Don't be like, I have this, like, weird feeling. It's like, what is the feeling? Define it, and just say it very clearly. I'm hearing that. I don't know. For no reason, maybe that's what someone's telling you as well. But maybe that's what you're thinking. You're like, well, I'm about to make a real freaking clip with 7 of Wands. Oh, I'm gonna burn the also the bedroom dynamic alive with the Sun. Oh, with the Sun of Cups, the Daughter of Cups. Whoa. So someone's like, listen, Sun of Cups. The first week that I'm hearing you're enamored by your own image. I'm hearing it on a professional level. So someone's professional life might be getting in the head of their emotional. I'm hearing recognition of what they want. Like, they're not taking action on what they want. Let's clear that. So I'm saying this way. Someone feels like their head is messing with their heart. Okay, they're like, I want this. I feel this, but it's so complicated because of the voice in my head that says that we have other priorities. I'm hearing that as well. So whatever. Now, in the meantime, Daughter Cups shows up. 4th week actually of June. she's riding out. I'm hearing on another wave. I'm hearing if you want to join her, wonderful. I'm hearing if you don't, she will be also signing up for a new gym. I'm hearing that as well. She's not afraid of who will be also jumping in the jungle gym after. I'm hearing with her knee brace like that. I don't know what that's going to. Let's clear that. If this was in reverse, okay. It was a knee brace attraction, you know what I mean? Okay, I caught her fall. Alright, anyways, 3 swords. Cancer's getting romantic in the middle of the drama. The drama of the scene. Okay, 1 second, so let's clear that. Kurt, are you in the room? Oh, Jahan, okay. Jahan, I feel so sweaty right now. Hold on. You gotta get the air on. Ugh. Gotta get the air on, little higher, higher. I'm gonna set it to like freezing. I kid you not, like I'm that hot. I'm like, I don't care. Alright? Freeze. Freeze, freeze. Like something is just maybe too attractive? I'm hearing Bellevue. The letter B. Bellman. Why am I still not showing up on the live? It's kind of weird. Here we are. Okay. No. Orthopedic romance. I'm telling you, I feel like Havana, like I'm like sweaty. I feel like my face is balmy. That's fine. But I'm not ready for. I'm hearing the mosquitoes on the Nile River. If you know what I mean. I'm seeing someone's like, we gotta get going. I'm seeing someone's like, they're like, no, I want to stick around on the Nile River. I'm hearing that with the mother wants as well. I don't know what those one do. Like 2 people on even vacation. Like I'm hearing the letter S. I'm hearing silver. I don't know. Okay. Anyways, that's a truck, but I'm hearing a boat that actually passes by around here. Yeah, it's a truck that passes by around here. It's actually. It's got the title Julius Caesar, so I don't know what that's linked to, but that's come through a number of times. The Ace of Cups with the 5 of Cups. Anyways, now back to the Nile. Someone's like, you're stuck in our past life. Do you get that? I'm seeing that like so holy moly. This person's like Cleopatra. I'm hearing that as well with the Empress and the Emperor. Like I'm hearing, I'm sorry that like silver wasn't good enough for you. I'm hearing that as well. Like this is not okay. That type of talk down is not okay. That right there is we're gonna narcissistic. I'm hearing the necropolis. I'm hearing what is that? We gotta look into that. But I don't know. So I was like, I don't think it's even worth it to like try and dig out the casket. I'm hearing him say like it wasn't buried right and try to rebury it. You know what I mean? I don't know if it was worth it. I'm hearing that with the Emperor and the Empress. So I was like, I think I should just like cut my losses and just say like, JK, it was a good Rowling book. I read through it. I made it through the end of that freaking. Could we call it a chapter? Okay, Ace of Cups. I think, yeah, whatever. But the point is that I want to jump into the next part of my life. I'm hearing that as well. And maybe someone is at that threshold where they're like, I have no one to blame but myself for remaining in this space as well. Like, no one holds you in that space positively for no retakers. I don't know what your personal situation may look like, but again, this will be with you where you're like, I want to unite the 2 aspects of my being, masculine and feminine, and it is related to expressive and receptive tendencies, intuitive, and possibly even physical. So it's like I want to represent this, but then it's like, wait, what? I have to present my emotional. I'm hearing also nature in that space. So I don't know, maybe for a number of you feel that there is a space of balance that has been kind of imbalanced and that has been frustrating. You're like, ugh, I know it's out of balance. I'm hearing that as well. The frustrating thing is that I put up with that feeling of knowing that that's out of balance as well. So anyways, let's clear that backtrack. Someone is absolutely, for a number of you, be real aware. I'm hearing be real aware. Like, let's say you say, well, I want this. This is my expectation. Maybe you come real clearly, Cancer, you tell someone, this is what I want. Now, if anybody comes forward and judges that in a way of saying, well, everybody can have their opinion, all right. But if someone comes, there's a very clear difference between, let's say someone comes through and they're like, well, and no judgment, but let's say they come through and they're like, well, they kind of want to meddle with that. They're like, well, if in any way they're kind of giving the suggestion that it should be otherwise, what is that kind of then communicating? Forget what they're communicating in that moment. What is that in and of itself? The fact that they're coming forward and like actually negotiating your absolute values. I'm hearing especially when it comes to yourself. When someone's like, listen, this is important for me. This is actually maybe even what I need. What I feel I need. And again, this could be you with you, an aspect of your being. Okay? Talking to another aspect of your being. You're like, I want to unite my place and time of also my passion and interesting. So let's clear that. I'm hearing relationship, whatever. Okay. Again, Cancer, you're in that mode of like, ID. IDA, how do you even say it? I don't even know. I don't give a fuck, like, to that degree and level that I don't even want to spell the acronym. I'm hearing that, like, I'm hearing no one is also going to validate that for you. I'm hearing that, like, you're like, I don't need to talk to my friends about it repetitively, like, it's just not romantic, I'm hearing as well at a certain point in time. Also, when somebody is like not willing to associate themselves with you, I'm hearing in a pair. So for me, that has been very frustrating, and it's been like on and off. It's like you're riding on this caravan with someone, and they keep throwing you off, like the back of it, and they make this joke out of it. They're like, "Ha, make your way back up." What? I'm just like, I'm being like, I'm just testing you. Like that's not, I'm hearing the frown. I'm hearing for the crown that I wear. You know what I mean? The frown for the crown is the one that is actually, I'm hearing facing me, the one that supports me and empowers me and reflects my potential, my assets. Not the ones that like make fun of them. Okay, I don't care. Maybe someone thinks that's funny, but Cancer, for a number of you, it's something that you feel. It's not. I don't want to make a joke out of it. Maybe you want to make a joke. Maybe even out of your own abilities, whatever. Maybe this is your way of talking about your abilities. But when it comes to me and actually empowering that space of what I feel is my ability in this dimension, what I want to carry out, absolutely. I don't want to be dealing with a clown. I'm hearing that as well. Like, this is like a partnership event. You're like, this is putting my visual, also my vision, like, it's my aesthetic, like, it's putting me to shame, so I don't know, hopefully not, but just a perspective, right? Can something really ever undermine your value? Okay, now, the Two Swords of the Father of Wands. Now, it's something perceptive. Two Swords, right? Did I say Two of Wands? Two Swords. Okay, with the Father of Wands. Now, somebody here feels like, but I'm in love with them. I'm hearing that with the Emperor and the Empress. I'm hearing, really? I'm hearing they put you in this igloo. Like, the Emperor and the Empress, like, you're figuring, you feel, look, Empress is cold. Look at her. She's frozen, like, freezing. And maybe even by way of her own, she's like, I'm just not turned on by this anymore. This behavior, like, and it could even be like on a social level, where you're like, I'm operating in this industry, and the interaction I'm hearing of forces is just, it's tiring me. I'm hearing that as well. Like, the Empress is I don't want to say she's distraught, but she's just like, I don't know. She's a little bit exhausted. She's a little disenchanted with the Empress and the Emperor. Oh, okay. Now, whatever it is, Cancer, I'm hearing, let's pick the wind up here for the sails of the world, because we've got a big, I'm hearing journey to make here with the world here. I mean, remember, well, every place I'm hearing on the map is meaningful. With the Mother of Swords as well. It's like everything is possibly, in a way, a reflection of how we acknowledge our greatest feat. I'm hearing our mission statement. I'm hearing that as well. Our values, ultimately. Like, how far will I go to tell also, like, those who combat, I'm hearing my feelings to such a degree, to assert what it is that I absolutely believe in, no matter what. I don't care who they are, even. The president can come forth and say, that's wrong, and I would still stand by my emotion. I'm hearing in that space and time what I feel. So for a number of you, this is some space of acknowledging your feelings in a way that is timeless. I'm hearing that as well. Like, whatever may have also transpired in the past, like, okay, well, in relation to the past, whatever it was, at this point in time, I don't resonate with that. The Hierophant reverse is the one's upright. We're talking about resurgence of also independence. Someone's like, well, I'm okay also perfectly on my own, right? I'm hearing that with the Empress. I'm okay to also assert my potential on a personal level. For no reason, maybe a collaboration, and you feel like the company you're working with, or like your producer, manager, whatever it might be, they're also like, they're kind of like, I'm hearing Mare, this came through in the Libra reading. I'm hearing Marin very strongly. Martyr, I'm hearing that as well with the Empress. One second, let's clear that. I'm hearing marry me. I'm hearing marry me, the chariot. This is weird. The minute that this person pulls away, this other person catches onto it. They're like, they come flooding in with all of these red roses. Suddenly, they're like, this person's like, where were you? You're like totally like not showing up for me. I'm hearing that as well. This person's like, oh, but I was just getting flowers for you. With the way like Leonardo, fucking Da Vinci. I'm hearing you have a whole stockpile of paint in your studio. Fucking paint me a rose. You don't need to go and, spend 6 hours picking them out. No, I'm hearing that. Like, someone's like picking up on the cherries as well that have fallen a little too far from the tree. And someone was like, where did you go? Cherries are rolling down the hill at this point. I'm hearing that with a cherry. I don't know why. Okay. So, Cancer. Alright, I'm hearing Marin very strongly again. With the Empress. Now someone's like, I'm hearing igloo. I feel cold. I feel like an igloo. They don't get me. I don't feel like we get each other. I'm hearing that's what the Empress. Now, at the end of the day, maybe for a number of you, it's this pressure of where is this going? Like, okay, maybe this is what I felt, this is what I feel. The dynamic is very. And for a number of you, maybe you're just working with a space where it's really tug of war. I'm hearing that as well. It's a lot of tension. It's like, yes, it's attraction. Maybe also for a number of you, but I want to be real careful with calling that attraction. The Empress and the Emperor. It's like, oh, does it feel attraction? Because like the minute that I try to walk away, they grab me by the neck. Oh my! And they offer me also jewelry to put around it. Like that's, I don't know. I'm hearing what is that? I'm hearing a world look like when we are finished furnishing it. I'm hearing that as well with the Emperor and the Empress. Like what is actually residing? I'm hearing in the home of that space. What is the heartbeat that is felt? And that won't lie, right? You can always dress something up and like call it out in a certain way as well. But at the end of the day, how do you feel? And that's something that will be very, very obvious. It's not like, I don't know what I feel. You fucking know how you feel. Cancer, you know how you feel. Okay? And I'm hearing your children have told you as well with the Chariot. Now, the Hierophant's in reverse, I'm hearing, what does home look like? What does home feel like? Really define that. And this can be, again, you with your business. Maybe something is shifting. You're like, well, that world doesn't really relate anymore. Maybe it's actually something that has gone up in actual flames. Hopefully not. But maybe something was actually, I'm hearing sent out on a mission. Like something was like, oh, sorry, we're not operating anymore. We're on standby. And it's like, so now what? I'm hearing that as well with the Ace of Wands and the Six of Cups. So maybe for you're redefining the paradigm through which you actually operate, and it really is touching upon, for is big time, touching upon your abilities as an entrepreneur. This is a big, big, big point for you. Maybe even that you're making a statement, even in your industry, you're like, I can do this on my own. I don't need a producer. I don't need a production company. I'm hearing that as well for the Chariot, the Emperor, the Empress. I don't need someone to like represent me. Okay, like especially if it's going to make me feel like I'm not also good enough for my own craft. So wow, way to go, Cancer. Like if you're at that point where you're literally like, I don't need the industry to validate my creative abilities and potential, like high five. I'll put 10 up for you as well, because that's something that is not always easy, right? To say, I don't need to prove that I'm also good at this, right? I'm gonna take the strike and try and manage my potential in the way that I see fit. Okay, and that might be also experimental to a certain degree. So keep that in mind, right? If you feel at this point where you're kind of like maybe for a number you're like, well, it's better like to feel like I'm experimenting with something that has potential than keep a cycle going that I know has like made me feel like it's a disaster waiting to happen, like not happen, just happen, but over and over and over again. So let's clear that. It's something cyclical. Now, well, okay, with the moon in reverse. Now, this is not, it could be even financially, but it's not necessarily for everyone the same way. For a number of you, this is a space where you know there's potential, and it's the way that it's been addressed. For a number of you, it centers around the concept of commitment with the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. For a number of you to move again, you want to, it's like, I know that there's potential here. I know that they're also thinking of it in that way, but they're not addressing it. Like, it's someone, for a number of you, you're dealing with someone, you know that they want commitment with you, but they're not actually calling it that. They refuse, actually, to call it that. They're like, and right now I see this bug. It's like crawling over to the Emperor. But first, crawling up onto the Empress card. So it looked like it was making its way to the Emperor, but it's like, wait, actually? Gets a little distracted. By the glory of love, I'm hearing as well, of the Empress. Oh my. So, I don't know, someone maybe even, I'm hearing Fountain of Youth. Let's clear that and ground. Someone's like, well, this is an uncomfortable conversation. It's weird to tell the person that you know is also stalking you that they're stalking you, and that maybe they should start, like, looking at it as more than just, like, a portfolio of investment, that is, like, attractive to look at. I'm hearing, what about the actual, stage that we stand on together? Whoa, okay, with the Ace of Pentacles. Now, friend is a social space. That's the question with the Emperor. The Emperor, as I'm getting in this case, is, like, really, really, it's funny because I'm hearing confused, because we see the Emperor upright, but get a load of this Cancer. Right hiding, hiding behind the Emperor is, I'm hearing the stolen show of the Son of Cups and the Son of Pentacles. Like, the Emperor is actually preoccupied with the conversation that's happening in relation to the emotional side of its connection and the professional side. So maybe someone's conflicted. They're like, what do I really actually, like, wear when I'm showing up as the Emperor? So they're, like, preoccupied with that conversation, that image. So then they're like, oh wait, you can't go on stage yet. Like, so it's like this, really like this Cancer. Someone wants to put someone else's work on hold because they feel like they're not ready yet. And the Empress is like, I'm sorry, I'm good also, like, on my own. Like, I don't know why you're trying to, like, stunt also, like, my growth here, but I need to grow. And I'm feeling that, like, right here, right now. Someone's like, I'm about to have a growth spurt. I'm hearing the Empress. For a number of you, it's physically. Someone physically has needs that they're not actually, like, getting addressed here with the Emperor. And the wardrobe is also not working anymore. We just gotta be honest. Someone's like, but what about what I wore that night? Wasn't it like amazing? And this person, maybe this is, I'm saying this is happening on a number of levels. For a number of you professionally, okay, maybe someone like they're showing up to meetings, but they're not letting like them register or like make a decision on where they want to invest. This person's like, enough with that. Enough with that. I need to pick also like an investor, and I will do that if I need to. I'm gonna, I don't know. I'm seeing two people, maybe they have a company together or something, and one person is like, well, I want to get on board with this. Like, now, the Emperor's like, well, I don't know, like, snow globe shoes or, like, Sasquatch moccasins. Like, I don't know. Empress is like, I'm sorry, I'm hearing Shrek. Shrek and Fiona, alright, we see you, we see you. We saw you in the Libra, we seal you also in Cancer. We'll seal you as a letter in Cancer. Oh boy. Oh, someone gave someone one last chance, like in the Libra read. They're like, this is the last opportunity, okay? I'm here. We're gonna go to this, and they even go to a convention. They're like, they make these rounds from like 10 to 10. They're like, okay, so we're going, this person, Emperor, is like, I don't want to make a decision yet. The Empress is like, okay, but like, we gotta make a decision, right? I'm hearing that as well. I'm metaphorical. Anyways, I'm hearing we welcome the Munchkins to Munchkin Land. Like, I'm even seeing people, a number of people inviting another number of people into a room. And it's like a huge presentation. But like, someone is very reluctant to make it official for some reason or another. And the Empress is like, come on, sign on it. This could be for a number of you, someone who wants to sell even some kind of property, someone's like reluctant. They're like, not yet. This could be financially. Maybe someone's trying to time something. Okay. Anywho's, so we got the Temperance card with the Hangman. Now, what's going on in the chat? I'm feeling that pressure, the heat in the right eye again. Okay. For number, okay, one second. Oh, let me. So for a number of you, no. It's gotten to the level where someone is like, okay, if you need to also like look at this over and over and interpret it in your own way, like a million times over, like I'm hearing Ruby. I'm hearing Ruby is gonna ride off with her red slipper alone. Like, she's not afraid of that. She's not afraid. I'm hearing to like ride, like really like ride in the pumpkin carriage. I'm hearing also as the chauffeur herself. Like, it's like something like that. Literally, Cinderella's like, I will just get up and go. I don't even need an Uber. You don't need to call me an Uber. I'm like good. I'm hearing that specifically. Good. I got my slipper. Okay. This is a social thing. So somebody here is like, I don't know, as to some for the devil in the justice card, someone's like, they're a perfectionist. They're like, ugh. They turn right. They're like, someone's making a decision. Someone's looking at them make this decision. This person who's making the decision is like, they look to it. They're like, wait. This other person's like, come on. When are you gonna like confess to something here that as well? Maybe even to my family. When are you gonna be my family sort of thing as well? So it's like, wait, I just gotta look to the right. Now they look to the right. They're like, oh no, right is too right. I gotta look to the left. Okay, left. Whoa, that's too far for me. Okay, I can't go all the way. They are like so confused, like even like truly, not because confused, but because of the process that they allow themselves to take on in defining also what they really feel like to admit it to themselves even. Now then it might be a little bit of a vulnerability thing. They're like, oh my god, what happens when I vacation? I'm hearing with them as well, and then we all wake up together in the morning and like everyone sees me naked. Like, I don't know. Why does vacationing with a number of people like validate that they would see you naked? Numbers. Maybe they got an image, they got it all built up. Whenever this is like something like somebody wants to social entrepreneurs. There are like two people who want to build some sort of social like entrepreneurial project together. They're like, it's like an enterprise. They're like, I really want to like get this off the ground. Now. This maybe even like a reality show. It like maybe involves like the personal lives to some degree, and like one person's like, I don't know if I'm cool with that. I'm hearing letter G. I'm hearing get the fuck out. What's that about? I'm hearing gecko. But I'm seeing as GTFO. I don't know what that's linked to. It could be a joke or like some kind of. It's something like maybe it could be like some kind of language they have here. The emperor. I'm hearing libido thing. I'm hearing the heart chakra, pressure on the right side of the heart chakra. This person, I don't know, something about their needs. They're like they're in conflict with their needs on almost every level. It's truly like they're like, I want this. Is that bad? They're like it could be religious. I'm not sure, but maybe socially it's like that's looked at in that way. Like they have these thoughts. Think of it like this, Cancer. They have thoughts. Then all of a sudden, when they think that thought, when they personally associate with that thought, they're like, well, the thought is the thought. But when I associate with it and I have that thought, the flashlight goes off in my mind, and then it feels like the labyrinth of love that I shouldn't be caught in. I'm hearing the love shack. I'm hearing I'm hearing a hotel motel statement up. Let's clear that one second. Someone's like, oh, I'm in the wrong place, wrong time. Someone's like, you're not in the wrong place, wrong time. We obviously like met each other like for a reason, also in that way. Someone's like, I'm hearing we made love and a da da da. This person's like, no, Richard. I'm hearing. You can't also call that roommate poetry. Another full right because I'm gonna fall in love with a new poem. I'm hearing if this one's gonna keep writing the same 6 lines over and over. 6. Okay, so we got the 6. We got the devil. We got the Justice Card in reverse. What else is keeping us in this attraction? I'm hearing really. Let's really think about it. I'm hearing I thunk about it. I'm hearing that. I don't know, maybe something with grammar. I don't know what that's means. Someone's like, I feel like I can't have the conversation. We are just. It's really difficult to have a proper conversation. Maybe it's actually a language thing as well. No, I don't know. All right, what is language? So it just feels like, I don't know, I'm just not in resonance when I want to. Also, to someone here, maybe what they find attractive is like igloo territory to someone else. Well, sounds like, whoa, I don't know about that. Wand? I'm hearing Willy Wonka. Maybe that's just saying the factory. Yeah. What do you don't like it? No, I think maybe it's just like keep it as a prototype. Is it a problem? Is it a problem for you? Like, no, just, I don't know. I don't want to call it a problem. I accept, like, everyone has their own reality check as well from time to time. I don't know what that's going to take as well. But it's like, I don't want to be the one to also tell you that's wrong, but I'm just not really feeling it's right for me. So maybe someone just doesn't want to also give someone the impression that they're completely not interested in that. But it's like they're caught in this really difficult space of like, but I also have to honor what I really feel. So this is someone who is actually in possibly a physical connection that they're feeling frustrated and sexually. I just gotta be honest. They're like, I don't feel it. I'm hearing Caesar Julius. It's like you have to call him by his like last name first. Caesar, Julius. It is I. They have this role play thing that they love to do. Ace of Pentacles, person not into it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be honest. I'm hearing Sylvia is not into. I'm hearing also the silverback. I'm hearing a whale moment like that with the high. I don't know what that's going to do. And their news. They're like, I will lay it down on you. Like I will give you the go ahead. Okay, wait, is Empress. So Empress again in reverse. She's like, I don't like it. Sorry. I'm hearing I am someone else's dream as well, and I should feel that way. I'm hearing that specifically. So you get it, Cancer. You get it. Just not on Tinder this time. I'm hearing that as well. Oh gosh. All right, we all relate, right, to these energies in a certain way. So let's clear that. But we got the Devil in reverse, Justice in reverse. Someone is like, yeah. For no reason, something about their makeup routine. Let's clear that. No judgment, but. Christina, making you hungry. Making you hungry. All right, is that a incognito mode comment? All right. So Cancer, what else is going on? What else is going on? Maybe you're even like, I don't know. All right, so I'm here. I know I'm at the tipping point. You don't get it. I'm eating a tostada. I'm sitting on the corner of the pavement. You're hearing that as well. What is that? Does that mean you've hit the low? 1 second. All right. I'm hearing it's not crispy. That's the problem. No, nothing wrong with tostada. It's that it's not. It's stale. I'm hearing that specific. I'm eating this. Yeah, it gets worse. I'm hearing that Cancer. Cancer's like talking to a friend about this. I don't know what that was. Maybe it's also a date. Nothing competes with Bianca's, I'm hearing a trip. I'm hearing a trip. Trip in the Aquarius reading. Okay, trip down the Nile. Is that what that was? Let's clear that. Now, Eddie's who's. This person's like, they're like putting their husband up for adoption. Anyone find this attractive? I'll leave it outside on the front lawn. All right, making a full 360 with the Libra reading now. Go with the Ten of Swords. Okay, so maybe that was set up here. The Hierophant with the Ten of Swords. Let's clear that. This is someone's family who's involved. The Empress. Let's clear that. This might actually be legal. Oh, big time. Ten of Wands are getting rid of stuff. They're like moving out. Maybe even they're like, I'm gonna. Something was even like ruined. What's that about? I'm hearing ruin here with the Empress and the Ten of Wands and Ten of Swords. Something was like maybe removed even. They're like, I'm moving this out, I'm moving this here. Okay, now. Okay. So. No. Oh, Kurt. For a second, I thought it said, I don't know what it's about. I was like, oh, really? Don't tell me how that whole scripture on the Teletubby thing, and now you don't know a thing about a thing about throwing. I'm hearing at least a conversation on the front lawn. You know what I mean? Doing Justice in Reverse. Definitely was like, what do we throw out? It's conversation. Someone like wrote someone a letter. Even they like look into the letter. Like this is like crippling. But then he also made this advancement on a physical level. Which one do I also charge first? I don't know what. This is hopefully not with the Devil in Reverse. Someone just feels like this is like inappropriate as well for the Teletubbies. I mean, they were also like, like there's like a child in the house. Ace of Cups was like, no, what? Why are you like? I'm hearing walking back and forth down the hall like that. I'm hearing that was strange. Let's clear that. Anyways, okay. Now, Three Swords upright, Tower in Reverse, Magician upright. Now. Can anyone tell me how we turn a Mayday situation into a June glory kind of month? I'm hearing that as well. Someone's like, okay, they're at that tipping point. Might have been at the tail end of May. They were like, I'm just really like, I've made up my mind. I'm hearing as well. The friend over with the Fool and the Ace of Wands. Someone's like, that's it. I need to find like also like the space that speaks to my passion. And maybe they just realized they're like, this is the tipping point. I'm hearing it in this way. Like, I need to give birth. I'm hearing that with the Fool and the Ace of Wands. Now, okay, now, Jesse. So let's pull the cards. And see here what comes through. I'm seeing there's a focus possible. Oh, all right. Let's pull the. Well, I'm hearing. What are we doing? I'm hearing pool. Someone even they try to like invite you again to hang out again. They want to like invite you to a pool party. They're like, what about Carissa? Why don't you just like come over again? Strength card of pride, and it's like. Because you're gonna pull my hair like that again. I don't like Devil in Reverse. I don't like the way that you like also like pull it up, like you bunch it up and then you like make I don't know what I don't know. Are you guys cooking? You're cooking something. Someone doesn't like the way they like do the tostada thing. Maybe your career as well. You're like maybe someone's a chef and they work with another person. They're like I just don't like also sharing our like ingredients like that. The cuisine. Father wands. Okay, so yeah, someone's not vulnerable. They're not willing to even like give someone credit on their freaking social media, and they are like co-chefs. I'm hearing that specifically. It's something weird like that. They're like, you have an ego problem with your own like president, also of your own company. Let's clear that. So, what's up, Doc? They might actually be they might be considering some form of it's like something like maybe of a prognosis. One second, let's clear that. You know, it could be like on a personal level themselves. They're like, yeah, I tend to do this. Like they could have wrote on in their chart as well. They're like, I have a different version of story as well. They could be perfectionists. Like right when they get really close to make a decision in a certain direction, they're like, no, back up. Okay, I'm hearing brain over pain. I'm hearing that as well. I don't know what to do. Oh my, nice one's reverse. Brain. I'm hearing also over heart conversation. Let's clear that. Ooh, in the back. Clear that. Now. Arby's like, well, where is that? What's the problem? Thank you, Mary Lam, for your dear donation. It's so good to feel you here with the devil and the lovers and the decision that's made between them. Wait, so hold on. We're what? I'm sorry. We're deciding. This is even like the therapist. I don't know what they're like. I've never heard of this case, but keep calling back. All right, they got the so what? We're deciding. Someone's like, they're literally a therapist. They're like listening to someone. They're like, we gotta make a decision. Can you help us? They're like, okay. So we're deciding between the label of the venture. I'm hearing that as well. There could be a marketing analyst, whatever it is. I'm hearing, okay. Give me some more. I'm hearing some more to work with. I'm hearing that as well. We've got the devil on one hand, and they're like, okay. I'm hearing do not disturb sign, like do not disturb something with a do not disturb label. I'm hearing that as well. Will that be included? At least? And they're like, whatever. So the devil, and they're like, okay, so what's the other option? Oh, this is the lovers. I don't like that, Cancer. Think about it. What is that to you? Thank you all. It can be different for everyone, but for a number of you, someone's giving someone a physical ultimatum. They're like, either we have a threesome, I'm hearing that as well for a number of you, or we do the work. And it's like, I'm sorry. Who said that those are also like the two options that I consider to begin with? Like you, I'm hearing you came forth with this type of content as well that you created, and then it's like, these are the two options, like the decisions that we're both making. So I'm hearing you're another world. I'm hearing, and maybe you should go live in that world. In other words, I'm hearing that with the Son of Cups and the Two of Swords. Let's clear that. Oh my. I'm hearing it's sometimes it's getting clouded. I'm seeing someone talking to a therapist. They're like it's getting like confusing. I don't know anymore. Like what's my interest? Oh my. They're like I don't know if I'm into that anymore. What in the world? No, Cancer. So look, I'm hearing maybe you should go honestly on a vacation. I'm hearing that very strongly. If you're at that point where you're feeling confused about what you are physically attracted to, take a vacation. I'm hearing sip a few. I'm hearing mantras. I'm hearing as well with the like maybe watch a few channels that empower you. Okay, some kind of like I'm hearing a guru. I'm hearing that I don't know what that I don't know. I'm not suggesting that. Maybe that's what you're getting to the point of feeling. You're like again this is just channeling what's coming through, reflecting what might be observed. I'm hearing that as well. So maybe this is the advice someone's giving you. They're like you should go on a vacation. Okay, you should not be operating in space physically, especially if you're not clear on what you're doing there. I'm hearing that as well. Like someone's like, oh, I don't know. They're like, what's your purpose for being in this connection? This person's like, well, I don't know. It's like, okay, so if it's that answer, then maybe you should know. Maybe it's important to know. Like let's say it like this: you want to feel empowered in your physical connections with people. Even if it is something, we could say physical, it could even be, you collaborating in a certain way with someone, I'm hearing a partner professionally. You want to feel good in that space, right? You also don't want to feel like it's like, either you're on board or you're not, like, oh, either I accept this or then I'm out of the clause, like, that's not fun. I'm hearing that, and we're here to have fun. I'm hearing that ultimately with the Temperance card reverse. Like, for a number of you, this is a question of how you want to channel your physical passion, and it has to speak to you. No one can tell you like that feels good. Seriously, think about that. No one can come forward and be like, Cancer, ooh, you like it. Shut up. I'm here that, please. Like, and shut the door behind you as well, because I will take the room to myself. I'm here. I'll show you what feels good, but from the phone line. I'm hearing from another. I'm hearing also Farmville conversation. Well, I don't know what that was going to do. And the assets involved. Okay, so someone's like, yeah, no, you're not attracting that with me. I'm hearing you're not attracting that with me with the Ace of Wands. So what is that? They're luring someone in a space possibly. Someone's like, they want to get, they're like, you like it. I'm hearing that as well. The Ace of Wands. Don't tell me what I like. I'm hearing that as well. Real strongly, Cancer. I'm hearing that so strongly. Like, this, there is a line, right? For someone to be like, okay, they know you like it, and then they're like encouraging that. They're like, they see that you like something, and they're like, yeah, I can see that you're, and absolutely can be, again, in your professional environment where you're collaborating with someone. When they see that you actually are enjoying whatever that is, and then they validate that, they're like, yeah, I can see that you're enjoying that. I'm so happy for you. Okay? Like, versus, like, manipulatively trying to be like, oh, you want passion, right? So I'm giving you the way that you can express that. That is a dictatorship with the Strength card upright, the Temperance card in reverse, and the Ace of Wands upright, and that is actually manipulation. They might actually withhold things physically to such a degree if they feel like you don't really like the way that they also suggest for it to be carried out. Hopefully not Cancer. I hope that this is like not even literal. Okay, but hey, take it as you will. Every experience, okay, whatever. For Nuri, I'm hearing you change numbers with them. I'm hearing in a past life. I don't know. Okay, the Fool. Just that. You just change numbers. Yeah, I called them back in this life. You don't get it. In the last life, I was like smarter than this time around. I didn't even call them back. But then this I'm hearing this year as well. I felt bad. So someone maybe they're like, oh, they looked at the Strength card, they're like, oh, look at his mane. He's so manly. I'm hearing that's all the Strength card. Look at him. He has the dead rose in his mouth. I'm hearing that as well. I wonder what he'll do with that. Ten of Swords. Like, maybe they're also mysterious. They, like, don't give off this image of, like, I am super attracted to you. Like, they never, like, point their ammo in a single direction as well. They keep you guessing, like, if the hunt is, like, considering you as the prey. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm a Strength card and 10 of Swords. I'm sorry. I'm hearing the club is not the home that we live in. I'm hearing that as well with the Strength card, right? And I'm supposed to reverse. I don't need to, like, also knock on your door and, like, be, like, feeling like I am Houdini. And that I am, like, also not found. And, like, I feel like, am I the one who's, like, not giving you enough attention? Let's clear that. So someone's like, yeah, I'm not feeling gratified. I'm not feeling appreciated. And that's the most important thing here that we see. So you know, someone's got a lot of Leo, and the energy possibly for a number of you is not actually being tapped into in an appropriate way. What should I say in that way? Jesse. Whoo, 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 whoo. All right, bring the change, baby. The Strength card and the Fool and the Knight Swords in reverse. 7 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, someone's like, I'm confused. All right, go on vacation. Simple as that. It's at the point where you're like, I don't know if I like them. It might be yes, it might be no, but you're whatever it is. You're just exhausted for an interview as well. Truly, you're in this like delirium possibly of like, I'm in the donut. Either I eat it or I end up in the hole, like something weird like that. And it's like, take a vacation. I mean, that's specifically the single protocol that you need. Okay. With the strength around the sun, go to a sunny ass place. Okay. Go to a sunny like state. Sit on the sand there for like at least like 7 days, okay? Maybe for maybe 7 weeks, depending on how long you've been in this connection as well. Let's clear that, and see how you feel after the water. I'm hearing washes over you 3 times. I'm hearing from the water's shore. These swords in reverse, like truly, like maybe like cleanse, maybe go on some kind of like retreat, send a swords in reverse, and you'll have your answer after that. I'm hearing that specifically. No judgment, no judgment, no judgment. We're all battling these energies in a certain way, but the way that we confront them is to be either, I'm hearing, illuminating of like, wow, this is showing me what I do want, what I don't want, or it's just showing me how I will operate in a space that I actually don't really want, and I feel that, and I, don't align with that space and I know that, but I still operate in that space. So, in some kind of way, what is actually being brought up here, clearly. Now the Lover's here, so, and maybe it's both. Maybe it's like, oh, that's what I want, and I have the tendency as well to not act on my knowingness of what I know that I want. So, a number of lessons possibly play here. But for a number, I'm seeing that you're really getting this, and we're all, again, working with these energies in a certain way, operating in different ways in our life path, in our charts, in our being as well. And again, this could be you with you. Now, the 8 of Pentacles in reverse and the Moon upright. I'm hearing sabotage. Let's clear that. The Moon upright and the 2 wands reverse. All right. Cancer. I feel like we want to move into Aries. Is that right? Do we want to, maybe that's something you want to activate as well. Part of your chart, it's related to the ascendant, rising energies with Mars as well. If we jump into Aries, will you guys be there? Okay, maybe even for a number of you, there's like someone here who's empowering you to move in a certain direction. They got a lot of Aries. They might even be a mentor of some kind. They could even be a child. They're like really, they're encouraging you. They're like, come on, take a trip, take a vacation. Maybe they'll even like suggest you something here. All right, let's jump into Aries. Yeah, you guys will be with me here in the next video. I'm going to jump on the next slide. Love and light to you. Bye, Cancer. Thank you for tuning in.